Okay, so I would invite Manu, if you can share your experience of the exam. It was Manu's second attempt. First attempt may somehow the answers that were written by the scribe, uh, we found out that it was not up to the mark because there were a lot of spelling mistakes and all. So despite the fact that he was dictating very right answer, we later on we realized after looking at the test papers that it was not the right kind of scribe that he got, and that's why the success was delayed by one more year. But again, uh, ek saal, finally it had to happen. Manu has done his graduation from Hindu College, and he has pursued his masters from School of International Studies, JNU, and currently he is enrolled in PhD. He also qualified NET JRF and the rank 91. Definitely, it is not any kind of no government's help through which he is going to become an IAS. He is rank 91, a truly deserving rank 91 who is going to become an IAS. By now, you must have heard about him in social media and all. Somehow, why the efforts of ma'am is also very important, because she acted like a single mother in his case, and she believed that he would do. Unlike other differently abled, कुछ लोग होते हैं जो कि जन्म से ही they have the problem in the eyesight. Manu developed it in class 8 and 9. And how difficult it is. Let us assume that आपको आज ये प्रॉब्लम होने लगी कि कल से आपकी रोशनी जाने लगी, आपको कम दिखने लगा. Okay, when you are born with that, आप evolve करते हैं वैसे. You have never seen the light, but realizing it that you are losing your eyesight, and especially when you are nurturing that dream of becoming an IAS officer since childhood, then अब कैसे होगा वो बड़ी difficulty हो जाती है. But then when you have courage, when you have confidence, and when we have people like Vandana ma'am around us, I think things can be a bit it can be easy for you. So Manu, tell us the experience about the examination, whatever you want to. This is your community actually. Okay, they are looking towards you for motivation, and whatever is your guidance, please.
So I would talk about the prospects of the optional paper in UPSC, because political science is a very close to heart subject to me. As sir has already told that I have been pursuing political science since my 11th class, and I've done my entire education in the same subject. So I would say that it is a very useful subject when it comes to UPSC. It is not just useful for the optionals, but its utility goes beyond and spills over to the GS paper also, and even the essay paper. It was multiple times that I used the philosophies, the political philosophies, and the theories to substantiate my essays and to make them even enriching. And it is also useful in GS1 to GS2 is entirely political science and IR. GS3 it is useful in internal security. GS4 the theories, the political theories like utilitarianism and deontological approach can be implemented. For political science, I would also like to say that I prepared the introductions and conclusions pre-hand. For example, the questions, the pattern that we see in the paper are quite cyclical. The questions tend to repeat themselves. So what I did was to create ready-made introductions and conclusions for most of the questions that were derived from ma'am's lectures. The catchy lines or the innovative lines that I found out, I wrote them separately in my notes. And during the time of examination, I didn't have to think about what should I write and how should I start. I directly started with it. So that I found to be quite useful if you prepare the introductions and conclusions already. Talking about political science, I would also like to urge you to attempt the paper of UGC NET, because the syllabus is quite in sync with the UPSC syllabus, and it would also help you to gain a plan B for yourself, as you would be eligible to become assistant professor, and if you qualify JRF, then you can get a stipend of more than 47,000 by pursuing your PhD. So it is a great career option also, which you can do side by side with UPSC. One more thing that I would like to say that political science, I mostly refer to ma'am's notes, and most of the syllabus and most of the things were covered in her foundation course and the crash course that she offers. Rest about 5 to 10% I supplemented it with my JNU notes and my bachelor's notes. So if you focus on ma'am's notes and clear the concepts in the class itself, then it would be very easy. And your focus should be to focus upon the context of any key term or any analogy, and not just on the text, because the terms and the key terms tend to vary with every thinker. And ma'am tries to explain it very beautifully by by standing in the shoes of that particular thinker. I was confused that ma'am belongs to which ideological bloc, but because the way that she explained all the ideologies and all the theories from that particular standpoint were so done in such a way that it is quite confusing for me to decipher till now. And I would also like to wish you all the best for venturing into the bottomless and the borderless sea of political science.
फॉर दिस अचीवमेंट मैं सबसे पहले थैंक यू मैम और सर, क्योंकि जो अचीवमेंट मिला है ये केवल मन्नू और मेरा ही अचीवमेंट नहीं है और फैमिली का अचीवमेंट नहीं है, ये सब जितने भी लोग मेरे को सामने दिख रहे हैं और सर ये मैम है सभी का अचीवमेंट है। क्योंकि ये जो यूपीएससी एग्ज़ाम है ये छोटा कुछ दिनों का कुछ सालों का नहीं है, ये ऐसे लगता है जैसे कि माउंट एवरेस्ट की चढ़ाई कर रहे हैं अपन, तो कभी नीचे गिर रहे हैं कभी ऊपर जा रहे हैं, लेकिन संभलते हुए कि पेशेंस रखते हुए कि आज नहीं कल नहीं परसों एक दिन तो जरूर होगा। कि आप जब यहाँ क्लासरूम में बैठे हुए हैं और मैम की क्लासेस कर रहे हैं तो पेशेंस और मतलब कि मतलब जो मैम की जो नॉलेज है वो आपको गेन करनी है और एक एक जो वर्ड है उसको अच्छे से आप गेन करिए और वो वर्ड उस दिन जब यूपीएससी का एग्जाम देने जाएंगे आपको वो चीज़ काम आएगी, लेकिन घर पे आप जाएंगे तो कोई भी बताने वाला नहीं होगा कि क्या आंसर है उसका। तो मन्नू ने ऐसे ही किया, एक एक वर्ड का नोट्स बनाया हुआ है मैम के इसने। तो कुल मिला के मैं ये कहना चाहती हूँ कि आप जब पढ़ते हैं और मैम का जब फ्लो चल रहा है, जो कोई भी टॉपिक होता है उसको मैम का पूरा करने दीजिए, उसके बाद में आप क्वेश्चन पुट करिए। जो मैम का जो टॉपिक अगर छूट गया तो मान के चलो वो छूट गया पूरा, वो टॉपिक कभी लाइफ में आपको कोई बताने वाला ही नहीं होगा, जो मैम गुरु हैं जो बताती हैं। तो मेरा तो ये है कि क्लासरूम में आप बैठ रहे हैं यहाँ पर टाइम वेस्ट कर रहे हैं, इतनी दूर से आ रहे हो आप 2-2 3-3 घंटे के लिए, तो पूरी नॉलेज के साथ जाइए और यूपीएससी क्रैक करिए। जब मन्नू कर सकता है तो आप भी कर सकते हो।